Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever part of this world you're watching this video from. Welcome back to Two Wheels Paradise. My name is Meshak, and here we are today, Lake Naivasha Sanctuary Farm. Yeah, it's a very cool place, very nice, beautiful, with a lot of animals. It's a place you should come and spend some time. Very cool place. What are we talking about today? We are talking about different types of motorcycle engines. I have had this question come to me from my YouTube channel by around 4 people requesting me to explain and at least bring to the light the types of motorcycle engines that we have. Have you subscribed to the channel? Please give me that gift. Do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and also don't forget the bell icon. Turn it on so that next time when we upload a video, you get notified that something nice has just landed on your most favorite motorcycle YouTube channel, the Two Wheels Paradise. Motorcycle engines. Let's talk about the smallest. 150cc, 200cc, 250cc, 180, 110, the scooters, 55cc, 80cc. Most of these below 250cc engines are single. Most of them, I'm not saying all of them, I'm saying most of them are single. Single cylinders, air cooled. One piston, maybe 2 valves. Most of them have 2 valves. 2 valves, intake, exhaust. Single piston, no radiator, no oil cooler, nothing. They are called single cylinders. And we have single cylinders even in bigger cc. 400cc, 600, 650. Like Suzuki DR650 is a single. 650cc. Kawasaki KLR 650, the same. Yamaha XT 660, 600, single cylinders. We have single cylinders that have oil cooler. There is something that looks like a small slim radiator, maybe to the side or somewhere slanted. That is called an oil cooler. Something small that looks like a radiator with a lot of pipes coming to the engine and back, but doesn't have anything to open or close. They are called oil coolers. And what they do is to get hot oil from the engine, they cool it through wind, just the same way the coolant water, whatever you call it, the radiator works. Expose that hot oil to the wind, it cools down, goes back to the engine, gets hot oil again, the circulation continues. Single cylinder, oil cooled. We have single cylinders with radiators, like Kawasaki KLR, Yamaha XT660. Yeah, some of those single cylinders have coolant radiators, especially the bigger cc single cylinders. Those 600, 650, most of them have radiators. But Suzuki DR650 doesn't have a coolant radiator. What it has is an oil cooler. And most of those bikes with oil coolers are unkillable. Very hardy bikes. And they don't have any chance of overheating. They're very handy. The second category of motorcycle engines is the twin. 2 pistons. We have 2 types of twins. Actually, there are 3. Let's talk about all of them together. There are 3. We have those pistons that run together. They are called parallel twin. And we have bikes that have those types of pistons, and they usually have very, very nice sound. Very nice sound. Let's talk about Benelli TNT 300, Benelli 302S. Let's talk about Benelli 502. Let's talk about BMW F800 GS. Parallel twin. They go together. Then we have something we call inline. Inline 2 and parallel twin. They are not the same. Because in parallel they are going together. In the inline category, They're not moving together. One is on the way down, the other one is on the way up. And we have different degrees of inline. Some inlines go almost the same direction, but at different levels. Others completely up, down, up, down. They have degrees, 75, 80 degrees, 35 degrees, inline 2. They have different degrees, but that is the whole concept. They are not moving together. The crankshaft doesn't put them together at the same speed, same direction, because if they go together, that's parallel. If they are not going together, that's inline. Then the third category of twin is V-twin. Those engines that have V-blocks, like the Transap that I ride, my beloved Honda Transap. The pistons are like this. They are going different directions. This one is pumping this way, the other one is pumping the other way. They are called V-twins. And in the V category, we have V4. We have V-twin, like Honda Transap, Honda Africa Twin, we have Honda Shadow, Yamaha Dragster, we have Suzuki V-Strom. Yeah, a lot of bikes that have V engines, especially the KTM. They are very, very popular for this. KTM adventure bikes. 1090, 1050, 1190, 1290, all those 90, 90, 90. They have that V engine. This piston is going this direction, the other one is going that direction. Meaning, they are not in the same block. This one has a block, the other one has a block, but down there, we have the single crankshaft that is doing the magic. Now we have the V4. And the company that is known for making those V4 sport bikes is called Ducati. Ducati racing motorcycles are V4. V4. Just do some little research about the Ducati superbikes and you see most of them are V4. And they have a very distinct sound. Very, very distinct sound. You can tell those pistons are not going the same direction, same speed. Very, very beautiful sounds. We also have, in the category of the V engines, V5. You find that the front block has 3 pistons, the rear one has 2. Those engines are not very popular. Not very popular. We don't even have them in the production motorcycles, the consumer motorcycles. Mostly those engines are found in the MotoGP, those international race bikes. That's where you get those complicated V engines with 5 pistons. V5. Ducati, I think Aprilia. Some few companies from the Europe have those engines with 5 pistons arranged in 3 and 2. So we have V on one side with 3, the other side with 2. V5. But those are very rare engines to find. Very, very rare engines to find. The most popular engines that we have are the single cylinders, the twin, mostly inline 2, not parallel, inline 2. Those ones that go at different angles. They are very popular here. We have Ninja 300, Yamaha R3, Ninja 650. We have so many of those bikes with inline 2. Inline 4 is very popular. We have all these sport bikes. You see the 600cc, the 1000cc. Most of them are inline 4. We have Yamaha R1 with the Crossplane. Those are very popular engines around here. But those ones with inline 6, V5, not very popular. Not very popular. Let's go back to the inline and talk about another inline. We talked about the inline 2. Let's get to inline 3 or the inline triple. We have bikes that have pistons moving us at different angles, but now there are many. They are not only 2, they are 3. So we have piston 1, piston 2, piston 3. And all of them are just doing their own magic. One of the motorcycles that have that kind of arrangement is called the Yamaha MT-09. Yamaha MT-09 and Yamaha MT-09 Tracer. You look at the exhaust, you'll see the manifolds are 3 coming from the engine, 3 of them. Meaning we have a piston there, piston there, piston there, and each piston has at least 4 valves, 4 valves, 4 valves. These are high performance engines. The last category of the inlines is called the inline 4. Now this is the most popular. You go to super bikes, 600cc, 750, 1000cc, most of them are inline 4. We have 4 pistons, and all of them are just maybe 1 and 4, 1 and 3 are moving together, then the others are moving together. Look at this. We have piston 1 and piston 3 moving together, piston 2 and piston 4 moving together. Or we have 1 and 4 moving together, then 2 and 3 moving together. It is called firing under. Firing under. In that category of the inlines, we have bikes from the 80s and early 90s that had 6 pistons. They are called inline 6. We have a bike that is called Honda CBX 1100 and some others that had 6 pistons, and one from Italy called Benelli. The original Benellis, before the Benelli company was bought by the Chinese, they had some few bikes that had 6 pistons. Inline 6. They are arranged in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You end up with a very big engine. Very big engine that is very, very powerful, with a very, very loud sound. Very loud. Inline 6. Let's go to the last one. It has 4 pistons arranged in a straight line. I'm talking about the category of those inlines. The last one is a very new to the industry of motorcycles and not very popular. It is called the Crossplane. The Crossplane firing under. And one of the bikes that is very popular for that one is called Yamaha R1. The Big Bang, Yamaha R1, Yamaha R1M. Yeah, I believe most of the modern day Yamaha R1, 1000cc, have that arrangement. Piston 1 goes alone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They fire in under. It's called Crossplane. Not very popular, but that one motorcycle is well known for that one. And it has a very different sound. Very different sound. Doesn't sound like the B sound you get in Suzuki Gixxer or the CBR. It's different. The last category of engines is called boxer engine or flat engines. Boxer engines. And those are bikes with pistons that go to the side. They are not going up, they are going to the side. They are going to the side. So what happens is, they are called boxer engines. We have vehicles that have that kind of engine. Let's talk about Subaru. Subaru, the engines made by Subaru are flat. The crankshaft is at the center. The pistons are going to the side instead of going up. Coming back to the motorcycles, the bike that is well known for that kind of engine is BMW R1200 GS, or in short, GS 1200. Talk about GS 1150, GS 1200, 1250, and every other motorcycle that has that engine that is in the GS, because we have others. We have BMW R1200R, 1200 RT, the police escort. We have different types of BMW bikes that share that engine, but the popular one is the GS. It has 2 pistons that go to the side. Very powerful engines, but also very, very expensive to maintain. Very expensive to maintain. So out of all those engines I've talked about, which one do you have? Which one do you have? For me, it's a V-twin. straight away V-twin. Have you subscribed? Do me that favor and see you around. My name is Meshak.